what's up? Today is September the... I don't even know. I don't know, man. That's the life of no job, man. I don't know what date it is. It's September. It's like September 9th or something like that. I got a sense of what day it is. So, this hurricane, Florence, it's bearing down. It's on its way. I've been through a lot of storms, like tropical storms, tropical depressions, a few hurricanes. I've been through maybe 3 hurricanes. The worst one was the one I think we had, I think this was a year and some change ago. Then another one, it was flooded here. But man, they just get everybody so fired up on the news, man. Like, the storm ain't supposed to be here. Today's Monday. The storm's not supposed to be here till Thursday. Now, I know I've been watching weather. I'm like, I should have been a meteorologist because I'm so, I can say how good I am at looking at weather and looking at storms and stuff. So I know how storms and stuff react. And you can't be saying they need to evacuate a week before. People in Walmart, man, everybody got water. Everybody getting cases of water. I'm like, yo, y'all, y'all tripping, man. It's not that, it's okay to be prepared, but I think the news, is it sensationalized or something like that? They do that and make everybody so fired up and worried. And I'm like, man, you got to see where it's going to go first. And lo and behold, it's been about a week. About 2-3 days since I was at Walmart. And the storm is already, they already got the trajectory north of here. And by the time it's here, you can never tell where a storm is going to go a week before it lands. And already the storm is it was supposed to direct hit here. They had the hurricane circle from all the way out in Africa had a trail all the way up to my city, right on top of my city. Now that it's on top of a city 100 miles north of here. By the time Wednesday, Thursday rolls around, it's probably gonna be way, way, way north of here. And it's probably gonna be nothing here. That's how it always is. Whenever they say a hurricane or a storm's gonna hit here, direct hit, it never does. When they don't think it's gonna hit here, that's when it does. When it's too late, that's when it does. So now they got this mandatory evacuation. My family texting me, "Are you gonna evacuate? Are you evacuating?" No, I never evacuate. There's nothing to evacuate from. All you gotta do is stay in the house. As long as you don't, and I do that after the storm, because the storms have this backside wind, where after the storm passes, it's clear outside like today, but the wind is just crazy. The wind is harder, more harsh than it is during the storm. During the storm, it's just raining like a thunderstorm. But after it stops and that backside wind comes around, it gets crazy. And we happened to go out on that one time, and that was a big mistake. But nothing. At the worst, your power might go out. If you live around trees, yeah, you might want to leave. But if you don't have no trees in your yard and you don't live at the ocean, you're set. You're good to go, man. Don't even worry about it. So now it's mad cars on the road, people evacuating, and they just wasting money, man. You wasting money and gas, for real. Watch this be a huge mistake. So, but funny story is I have to go to New York on Thursday, the day it's supposed to make landfall. I have to be in New York, but I'm going to email the people and tell them I can't come, or tell them they got to reschedule, because probably my flight's going to get canceled anyway. And I like riding out the storm. I like riding through storms, so It's gonna be fun. I like weather, man. I love weather. I love snow. I love thunderstorms. I've been in one tornado, but I didn't never see it because I was inside. And you can't see a tornado when you in one. Like, that's another misconception about like tornadoes is when you in a tornado, man, you don't know that it's a tornado unless you like watching the news, like really, really watching the news. And chances are you're probably not watching the news. You're just chilling at home. And then you in the storm, you're like, man, it's a real bad storm. And then you turn on the news afterwards and they were like, we had a hurricane, I mean not a hurricane, but a tornado come through. It's like, what? That was a tornado? You don't know it's a tornado unless you're sitting there watching the news. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Our trash can, when we came outside, man, our trash can was so far away. We looked for, like, our stuff, man, it was crazy, yo. It was crazy. I can't really say how far away. I would say our trash can was about a little less than a quarter of a mile away. That's how far away our trash can had got blown away. You know, like the city trash cans. Now, they're not heavy, but they're not light either. That thing was gone. That thing was like, how did that trash can get? Because, you know, we come outside, we like, man, it's a storm. How does our trash can get this far away? It's crazy, man. So, yeah. Hurricane Florence. And what's funny, it's the city that's not that far away from here. It's a city maybe like an hour away from here. It's called Florence. That's why every time I cut pops, I'm like, Florence? I'm like, oh, it's the name of the hurricane's Florence. Want to know something even crazier? This is what I'm actually kind of worried about. I don't have insurance on my home. I haven't got, because I pay for my home, so they didn't force me to get insurance. So I just was like, I'll get insurance whenever. Because, you know, I don't know, man. I'm irresponsible. So I don't have insurance on my home. So I was like, let me call and put some insurance on my house before this hurricane gets here. You know, the insurance company won't let you start a new insurance. They got it cut off. If a hurricane's like on its way, they cut it off. You can't open up a new policy. Oh my God. Like, yo. So y'all just don't want to, you know, like when people need insurance, you don't want to help these. Like, come on, man, let me get some insurance. Nah, we don't want to give you insurance because something's probably going to happen to your home and we don't want to pay for it. That's crazy, man. I mean, it makes sense from a business standpoint, but sometimes you just got to take the loss as a company for moral, you know, you can't just be like, oh, nah, we ain't doing it now because there's a hurricane coming. That's messed up, man. That's really messed up. They're like, oh, no, we're cut off. Like all the agencies I called, they wouldn't let me open up a homeowner's insurance, man. So if something happens to my house, man, I'm gonna have to pay for it. Chances are, I mean, we have some water. We have a little, you know how houses have their little ponds. If you watch my channel, you know. We got a little pond back there. But it's going to have to, for that to flood, man, it had to rain. Because it rained for like a week straight. And it didn't flood. So it would have to really, really rain for days and days and days and days. Non-stop heavy rain, too. And that's kind of what it did last time. And it didn't flood. So, you know, the one thing I'm worried about is wind. But at the same time, there's no tree. I don't have any trees in my yard. One thing I'm really concerned about is that water. And a direct hit, if we get a direct hit, which I really doubt, we have to be really, 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 God really have to have a grudge against me for me to get a direct hit. But I have to take a direct hit of the eye wall of the hurricane. The eye wall of the hurricane would have to hit. I would have to get that backside right on top of my house for it to really, you know, do some damage. So I'm not as close to and man, I've lived on the ocean, you know. The last hurricane that we went through, me and my now wife, we were like across the street, like across the highway from the ocean. And You know, and this was like one of them big hurricanes. And I wish I could remember the name of it. But yeah, man, nothing. I guess I better go to this one. So yeah, Hurricane Florence bearing down, bracing for impact. We got some severe. Let me stop mocking it before that shit comes and hit me. I don't want to mock it because it might, But yeah, it's humbling. But they're not as bad as tornadoes. But they can carry tornadoes with them. So yeah, there's that. I'm not worried. I'm excited. I'd be more excited if I had insurance. Being that I have insurance, I'm more worried. Meaning that I don't have insurance, I'm more worried. And yeah, can't wait to. Hopefully, I get to film it. Hopefully, I'm here. Hopefully, I don't have to go to New York and I can film it because I like filming storms.